Splatoon, the Forbidden Experiment contest entry sent in by one of our Discord builders, Triskin, and they say, Forbidden Experiment, the Inklings thought they could use another color, but this is illegal in Splatoon. No Inkling is allowed to create, change, and or create a color. They decided to anyway. The Black Inkling was created. It turned evil and started destroying the city. Can you destroy the Black Inkling before it's too late? I know you said stay away from Nintendo games, but I didn't use custom music. I chose Splatoon 1. I really only play Nintendo. I love this game. I hope you and your viewers enjoy my creation, mostly the viewers since they are the judges. All right, everybody, here we are at Splatoon World. So we did a Splatoon already on the channel. I saw these display cases in the last creation and read in the comments that someone was saying that there is a map that's all about art and they display certain things. This to me is more along the lines of what they did in the game. Because this looks like Splatoon style stuff, the weapons and blobs up on display. So it's good to see that here. It's interesting to do the comparison between the two because the other one had a little bit better of a sign, a much better sign. It was actually perfect. This one has a little bit better display cases. This one also has a little park area. Now the one downside to this one where the other one had a pro was the custom images. We saw some art around the map in the other one. This one, I actually had to... I can't download the files because it's request access only. I requested access and still do not have access. I left you a comment on May 15th, and that would have been 7 days ago. And I still don't have access, and now I'm doing the recording. So we're going without any images because I don't have access to them. Sorry, guys. So anyways, this is also kind of a ride. Do we have a Remotion robotic arm, and the other one was a coaster. So interesting to do a little bit of comparison between the two. I also said I saw the game somewhere on Steam in the last video. Have to iterate. I saw it somewhere, a commercial, I don't know, Nintendo store, but it's definitely a Nintendo game, and I know that now. So let's clear that up, guys. So here we go. Let's give this Remotion track ride a go. Quick look at the stats, everybody. There they are, and I'll cut to it when one arrives. All right, very cool. Much different take on this one than the previous one what we saw. I love this little starting area. The ride itself, I think the Black Inkling thing was something that Trizkin had come up with on his own. Kind of like modified the story a little bit. I'm not sure. You guys can leave your comments down below. Maybe that's the actual main story of the game is the black squids. You got to take them out. But I have a feeling, a slight suspicion that it's not. Whether that be true or not, it's fine. It's fine to make up your own story, I think. However, I do think there's a lot of untapped potential still with this Splatoon Planet Coaster hybrid mixture, recreating Splatoon stuff in the Planet Coaster world. What you can do with these basic shapes to do paint, the characters in Splatoon, all the basic shapes in themselves can recreate lots of stuff from Splatoon. What we saw in this one with the, what was it, the warehouse? We saw some warehouses being painted and sprayed up. This is kind of what I was expecting a little bit more from the last creation. And, you know, there's good things done well with both of them, but I still feel like the Splatoon universe hasn't been presented in its vibrant, beautiful fashion that it could possibly still be done with. So I still think there's a little bit of Splatoon potential to be played around with, and it seems like a very great, vibrant game, and I'm definitely curious to checking it out myself. I'm gonna have to get the newer Nintendo Switch console and maybe give it a go. And harping back on Nintendo, what Trizkin said in the introduction, Nintendo's fine, and I've shown Nintendo creations on my channel before. Obviously, we did the Donkey Kong Raceway. I've shown some Mario stuff. Nintendo owns the rights to the characters, etc., etc. But if you want to make kind of fan fiction recreations in a video game of Planet Coaster, that is okay. The video is not going to get flagged for copyright content. It's mainly their music, and if you were to, you know, play Mario Brothers or some Nintendo game on YouTube, Nintendo's going to flag you right away. Definitely incentivizes YouTubers to not cover anything Nintendo. There are games on Nintendo that Nintendo doesn't own the rights to that are okay. I don't know if Splatoon was created by Nintendo themselves, but I do remember hearing a Splatoon song in the last creation, and it did not get a flag. And I do know one of the Splatoon characters is now in Smash Brothers, and usually those are very Nintendo-specific characters, or at least popular Nintendo titles. So, anyways, my point there is Nintendo stuff is fine, guys, as long as you don't rip the Nintendo music. But feel free to create anything from the Nintendo universe for these types of contests and projects. But yeah, pretty good creation here today. I think it's a strong competitor for the builder bracket. Great job, Trizkin, and be sure to check on the community tabs, everyone, so you guys can vote and decide the top 3 winners of every category. That's going to do it for this episode of Ride Spotlight. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. If you'd like to support the show to keep it going, you could do so by becoming a patron. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next contest entry. Bye now.